Hello guys, so my name is Chia Jingchen. You guys can also call me Wayne. So today I would like to present to you guys some of the effect of flash flood. So there are a lot of effects of flash floods, but first let's see what is flash floods. So flash floods is a rapid flowing of a low-lying area such as rivers, lakes, and so on. So mainly the causes of flash flood it was mainly caused by heavy rains and long durations of rains or some of the ice melt and so on. One will be loss of human lives. Secondly will be property and infrastructure damage. The third one will be landslides cause road accidents. The fourth one will be health risks due to water contamination. Now let's start with the first one, loss of human lives. So there's an incident in China which is also known as Central China Flood. It is the worst flash flood in the history. The flash flood is so deadly that it's more than an area roughly the size of an England and half of Scotland combined. It is estimated that 400k of people lost their life, and after the floods occurred, 52 millions of people lost their homes and lost their relatives, and they lost their belongings due to the deadly flood. It is the worst flood in the history. So flash flood can also cause loss of human lives. Next, let us talk ab- Next, let me talk about property and infrastructure damage. Now, not only flash flood cause a lot of humans' lives, flash flood can also cause a huge damage to the property and also infrastructure damage, resulting in the damage to household items, electrical and utilities, as well as structural damage. And the level of damage is usually proportional to the depth of the flooding. So which means the higher the depth of the flooding, the higher the damage could be. Significant destruction might leave home uninhabitable for months. For those people who lost their home due to the flash floods, needs to live in other places, and also they need clothing helps and food helps from us. So if we can help, we need to help the victim of the flash flood. So flash flood can also cause infrastructure damage. So for example, water supply, roads, electricity, gas, roads, communities, and all that. For example, transport network plays an important role as an everyday economic activities by facilitating the movement of goods to people. In case of emergency situation caused by flash flood or extreme weather, transport infrastructure is essential in rescue and evacuation operations. Let me talk to you guys through another effect of flash flood, which is landslides and road accidents. So you guys might be wondering now, and you guys is gonna ask me about how can flash flood cause landslides and how landslides cause road accident. Is it relatable or is it not? So here's an answer. So how flash flood cause landslides is that small and large-scale temporary flooding of soil can cause significant soil deterioration effect. Floods over slopes in the form of overland flow, sheet flow, return flow, groundwater ranging, and obviously all of these are related and had a connection to the soil erosion, so therefore landslides occur. So this is how flash flood can cause a landslide. So when landslides occur, it can cause road accidents. So there has been an incident in Manias in the United States of America in 1985 when a landslide caused 128 deaths. So landslides can also cause human lives. But the origin of landslides can also be a flash flood. So flash flood can be many things beyond than your imagination. Next is gonna be health risk due to water contaminations. So this is also one of the most common effect of flash floods. You guys might have heard it. And yes, so there are a lot of people who suffers health problems after flash flood happens, such as waterborne disease. So waterborne disease, what is that? I don't know what is waterborne disease. So people will get waterborne disease when they have interact or they have contact, or they might even accidentally drink contaminate water, and the water is very very dirty, which cause them to have waterborne disease. So waterborne disease includes a lot of types. For example, diarrhea, cholera, typhoid fever, and leptospirosis. So there has been a case in Bangladesh in 2019 which caused 179 deaths due to the water contaminations, and they suffer from waterborne disease. And this is because when flash flood usually happens, it happens way too fast, or the flash flood is way too serious and so deadly that they doesn't have time to pack their things to run. So some are even trapped inside the house. So they don't have time to run. So many of the flash flood victims might suffer from a waterborne disease. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys like this video. If you guys feel like this video it's helpful, remember to thumbs up.